Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Constitution Day or Sambhidhan Diwas. So on today's great occasion, I'm going to share some amazing facts regarding our Indian Constitution. First, let's start with its draft. Okay, its draft was prepared by the drafting committee of a Constituent Assembly, and its first draft was published in February 1948. Then it was followed by the second draft in October 1948, and the amazing fact is it took less than 6 months to prepare its draft, and finally its final draft was prepared or published on November 4, 1948, which is also its first reading, because when on a bill first draft is prepared, then discussion goes, the readings go, then it so first, after the first reading, the second reading began from November 15, 1948 to October 17, 1949, and finally the third reading was started on November 14, 1949. So this was its drafting and readings. Finally the constitution was adopted on November 26, 1949, which is celebrated as Constitution Day, as we are celebrating it today. But the now the question comes, like, why we celebrate Republic Day if the constitution was adopted today? But the fact is, the constitution was adopted on this day, but its commencement occurred on January 26, 1950. Why this day was chosen for its commencement was that this day in the 1930 was celebrated as Poon Swaraj, after following the resolution of the Lahore session December 1929 of Indian National Congress. Now, since we have discussed its formation, now let's move on to its salient features. Presently, first of all, it is lengthiest written constitution for presently, as it consists of a preamble and 470 articles, which are divided in 25 parts and 12 schedules. So this is really very lengthy, but this is justified as India is a very diverse country. And another feature of it is derived from various sources. Basically, the main source for a constitution is the Government of India Act of 1935, which is the base of a constitution, and we have taken the constitution from many constitutions of different countries, so it has diverse background also. Another salient feature is it has blend of rigidity and flexibility. Yes, our constitution is the one which can be amended easily, or and on the other point we can say that it cannot be amended easily. Why? Now I have some reason for it. Article 328 Article 368 in our constitution says that every part of a constitution, like ignoring the basic structure doctrine, most of the part of a constitution can be amended, so it is flexible. But the rigidity comes that amendment is not so easy. We need special majority for many cases. Then if the states are involved in amendment, then we need to take the 50% rectification of 50% of the states also. So it has a blend of rigidity and flexibility. Now next feature is it is federal system with unitary bias. Yes, as Article 1 of a constitution specifies that India is a union of a state. So India follows the federalism, but it follows quasi-federalism, because in the case of emergency, it converts to a unitary form. Now, next feature is it follows the parliamentary form of government, according to which the head of the state is the elected one, not the hereditary like in monarchy. Now we have the independent and integrated judiciary. Yes, parliament legislature is federal, but judiciary is integrated. Now the another amazing feature of the constitution is fundamental rights. Yes, our constitution has provided us 6 fundamental rights. The next feature is directive principle of state policy, which are not like forcible, but they give the direction to the states that what laws they should make. Then next comes the fundamental duties. Yes, if we have fundamental rights, we should have fundamental duties also. So India has given us that also. Another feature is secular state. Yes, India is a secular state. It has no official religion, and everyone has the right to practice his or her own religion. Now next come the universal adult franchise. As we all know, if you are above 18, you can independently vote, and this was the the age limit was 21 years. Then it was reduced to 18 years by the 61st Amendment Act of 1988. Now next feature is a single citizenship. Like for example, consider US. US there are two citizenship of a state and then citizenship of a country. But in India there is no such things. Like you are only a citizen of your country, India, not of any state. So this is another good feature of a constitution. Then we have some independent bodies like Election Commission, Controller and Auditor General of India. Then Union Public Service Commission, which appoints like civil services, conducts exams like civil services. Then we have State Public Service Commission, which conduct exams for state services. Then we have emergency provisions. Yes, as I already told you that in case of emergency, India converts to unitary bias. Then we have three types of emergencies: national emergency, state emergency, and financial emergency. Then another good feature of our constitution is three-tier government. Yes, in a third tier in a government was added by the 73rd and 74th Constitution Amendment Act, that is of 1992. So these are all the good facts about our constitution, and they were really amazing. But there are some criticism also. Like first, it is considered a borrowed constitution. Yes, there are many reasons for it. Like it is considered ki like India has taken the points from few constitutions. Like from one country it took something, then from another country it took something. So it is formed like this. But I don't think so there's anything wrong in this. We can take good qualities of other. So India has done the same thing. It observed others' constitution, and whatever good it found in them, we adopted that thing. So there is nothing wrong in it. Then another criticism is carbon copy of 1935 Act. Yes, as we told, our constitution has most of the part from the Government of India Act of 1935. But I don't think so कि इसमें भी कुछ गलत है, because 1935 Act was really amazing. It has some good points, so India adopted it. And another criticism is it is called un-Indian or anti-Indian. There is a reason for it. It was drafted by the Constituent Assembly, and Constituent Assembly में mainly Congress थी. And at that time Indian National Congress was not formed by any Indian. It was formed by Britishers. So it was like considered that the persons are un-Indian or anti-Indian because they belong to the Congress. So it was like they considered anti-Indian because they were not from India, but actually they were Indian and they presented the ground realities of the Indians only. Next criticism is it is considered un-Gandhian constitution. There is a reason, as we know, a father of our constitution and B.R. Ambedkar, and B.R. Ambedkar did not follow Gandhi's ideas. He did not took part in Gandhi movement. And another reason or another criticism is it is elephantine size. That means it is very lengthy, and we know this. But this is satisfied. Like we have such a large country and such a diversified country, so we need to make many laws for them, and to specify them we need a lengthy constitution. Then it is also considered a paradise of lawyers, since in Congress mainly lawyers were there. Most of the persons were lawyer. So I don't think so like these all can be the reasons for criticism. And now you judge कि what can be the criticism of a constitution, what can be added, and also write them in the comment section. And please do tell me कि आप next video किस topic के ऊपर चाहते हैं. Thank you so much guys. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.